Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back at field 24. It's early morning here at Lawfolds, and we're going to get our plowing done. I've enlisted the help of the Case Quad Track. Seems like the best job. I've got the big plow from the Big Bud pack. Do not ask me how I got it through the gate, because I don't know. Magically, it just kind of bumped its way into the gate and over the fence somehow. So don't ask me how, I don't know. But anyway, it's early morning here. We're going to get this plowing done. We want to get the fields connected here. So I have leased both of these, did not purchase them. We do have a little bit of money. I sold all the grain that I harvested out of this field already. Still got a little bit of corn down there over in the east fields of 18 and 19. So we still got to harvest that corn. But I want to get this plowing done so I can get this planted as one big field. I've wanted to do this since I started this map, so it's time to do it. Let's do the little hire trick here. Now I've got this right on the edge. I'm hoping that it will keep it in line here. It looks like I might need to come over a little. Maybe just a little. Alright, so I'm going to fire it right there. I'm going to turn on create field, lower my plow, and just go forward from here. And hopefully I've got it lined up pretty good. Looks like I did okay. Might be about one furrow off, but usually we'll take one furrow off. Alright. So let me lift that up. I'm going to turn around and just take a little bit more off this edge here. Go ahead and turn the plow over. Might ought to get it a little straighter. Don't want it coming down on them tracks. That's expensive to repair. Ooh. Forward, forward, forward. There we go. Boy, it kind of got stuck in there anyway, didn't it? Alright, now let's get this plowed out here. I'm still on create now. I love this big plow. Makes good for big fields. Alright, now I'm going to go up to, I'll tell you what, I'm down here already. I'll just go ahead and do this end down here. Let me fold that back around. We'll just work our way around this field clockwise. How about that? Get this, whoa. Can't turn very wide with this thing. Alright, and this one does stick out just a little bit, so it might take me a second here to get it lined up a little bit. Let's try that. That looks pretty good. I'll go with that. I'll fire that. Turn on create, lower, and proceed forward. Takes that thing a second to go down too, so. Alright, so far so good. Looks pretty straight to me. Alright, we'll turn around, and I'm not even going to bother turning the plow. I can turn better this way. Lower plow. Just take a little bit more off that edge. Probably could have gone over more, but let me do one more pass. Let me just make a big wide turn here. Lowered that a little soon, but oh well. Don't hurt to plow this up. We're going to replant it anyway. Okay. Now where else we need to go? Down here. I don't have to worry about this T because it's out in the center and we're going to plow that up. I need to fold it and go over to this edge over here. Now the only problem with doing this is we can't cut across this field anymore. But I mean, to maximize, I need to get a little head start here. Oh boy. To maximize the yield on this, I'm going to go ahead and plow it. I mean, we can always take that highway around this big field, which is not a problem. It does take just a hair longer to get to the shop, but we're never really in a hurry to get up there. There is a sale point, but I mean, we don't usually get in a hurry to get to a sale point anymore. Now that they've taken away the functionality of the Great Demand expiring within an hour, there's no rush anymore. Now the price does go down, but I mean, when we see a price, we just go and sell it. So, and we can kind of get a kind of glimpse of what some of the prices will be if it's not a great demand, because the prices are going up, and we can watch them go up, and then we say, oh hey, that price is going up, we need to get ready to sell that. So let me hire this, see if it's the same going this way. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to turn on create, lower, and go forward. Now this doesn't look really straight, so I'm going to turn my wheel a little bit. Doesn't look like it. Looks like this goes over a little more. Yep, it does. Okay, got that. Let me make another little pass here. There's roads everywhere on here. There's little strips that go in between them. But this will be great once we get it all plowed up. Tell me I'm not missing a little bit. I'm missing a little bit. Ah, hate that. Thought I was right on it. Not a problem. This way we can turn it right around here and come right back over it. Yeah, there's my grain header. I dropped it off here after I got done with the corn up here. Alright, so that's good to go, I think. Let's get down here. See, there's the combines down here. I got them. I started a little bit on the edge there, but I decided I want to go ahead and get this field plowed up first so I can get that planter rolling. Little bits of canola left here. Now this one, I'm going to go ahead and say that this one I'm not going to do the higher thing because it kind of curves and it's not straight anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lower it down in this little outage thing here. And then just kind of drive over and connect it myself. Maybe get it a little bit up to this little bump up here. Make it look somewhat neat. Okay. Looks good to me. Plow kind of pops up there, don't it? Alright, I'm just doing the perimeter right now. I'll come back and plow these centers out. Let's see, where's the next one? I think it's over here at this road. This is going to be a lot of acres just to turn the planters loose. I thought about, you know, should I get some bigger planters because this is such a large field, but I don't think we can have the bigger planters. Maybe a condor or something like that. I worry about fitting it through the fence down there. I finally had to turn traffic off because I couldn't get through there with the corn headers. So I turned the traffic off. I'm just gonna say I got guys down at the road. What do you call it? The forks in the roads blocking traffic for me. That's what I'm gonna call that. Turning the traffic off. Oh nope. Let me do my higher thing. Well, no, that doesn't really go straight over to that field, does it? How do we want to do this? Well, this already is over this far. I may just go on up there to that tip up there or something. Or maybe into that bend right there. Let's go into that bend right there. Come on there, get straight, get straight, get straight. Yeah, this is gonna take some visualization here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this manual. I ain't even got cruise control on. If I can get it right into this little curve here, I'll be doing good. Just like that. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. And you'll never have these fields. I mean, you can make them square, but you have to do a lot of this manual anyway, and you can hire it out and go back and get the places that it misses. Because see, it's curved all the way around it. It's not perfectly square anywhere. Get this turned around here. Well, that didn't get down soon enough. Here we go. I need to move it over actually. Creating fields is a lot of fun, but it can be different. Alright, let's head on up. We'll come back and plow out the centers. Looks like we missed a little bit of corn up here. Just a little. We'll let the locals come and pick some if they want to. We'll put it on Facebook. See if they want to come pick some corn. Have some corn on the cob. I hadn't had corn on the cob in a while. You know, they call it different names in different parts of the country, I think, but they have the peaches and cream corn, you know, the white and yellow corn. Get your little butter and some salt and pepper and put on that thing. Boy, I'm gonna have to go get me some corn on the cob now. Alright, let's lower this. Come over a little bit with it because it's kind of at an angle. Ooh, that swung out. Lift up. Perfect. Perfect. We got that lined up perfect with that. I guess I could go straight there if I wanted to. Matter of fact, I might just do that. Let me turn the plow over. Because this is straight all the way up there, isn't it? Somewhat. Looks like it goes over a little bit. Yeah, it does. It goes over a little that way, but got a little bow in the field here. I may just plow that out. See if I can get this. Tell you what, let me do the higher trick here. That way he straightens himself up, and then I can just fire it without touching the steering wheel. Turn on create field, lower plow, and then just go forward. I'm going to take this little bow out of the field here. Whoop. I'm gonna have to turn it because he's going over that way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Stay straight, buddy. Come on now. Come on now, stay over here. There we go. Alright. So I got that straightened out a little bit. And I think this is the last edge that we have to do. Now we can plow out the centers. Okay. Whoa. Alright, now we can get on the centers here. Breaking that ground up. I might could get all that in one pass if I did it right. No, there'll still be a little strip left. I don't want to miss this over here. We'll come back and get that. So yeah, getting this all plowed out now. It's going to be one giant field here. That's a good thing. Now we can just get it all planted at once and not have the individual fields out here with all these unnecessary spaces. All this grass is really unnecessary space. When you can plow all this, I mean there's several passes right here. When you can plow all this together and make it one field, just increases, you know, productivity and the amount of grain that you get, your yield off of it. As long as I don't miss any. Alright, here's the edge. Alright. We'll still have to come back here. Yep, sooner than I thought, because I'm missing a little bit. Still missing some of that. I'll have to get over a little more, I think. This tractor makes a unique sound. It sounds like a Tommy lift going up and down, or a forklift. I think it's the tractor. I don't think it's the plow. Hey, the AC just kicked on. That's always a good thing. It's been getting hot lately. Oh man, we're getting in the late summer now where we hit those upper 90s and 100% humidities, and oh man, I'm telling you, it's terrible. I just hope my air conditioning never goes out, because that would be bad. So yeah, this is all connected together now pretty much. I gotta go back for that little strip and then this will be done. Then I can move down there. That'll take a little bit longer. May come back and do that in the next episode. So Alright, we're good here. Let me go down and get this strip. All field now. We can get our planter in here and start the planting soon. Probably need to plow out that rest of that down south first. Or not down south. I want to say that's north that way, but it's not. North is that way. So we want to go east. Alright, let's get this last little bit here. Kind of wonder if they're going to bring VR support to Farm Sim. You know, maybe have it to where you can put on the VR headset and look around. That would be very cool, maybe? I don't know. I think I've told the story of my experience with virtual reality, but if you haven't heard it, it's not very long. Long story short, I got into it and was in it for about 30 minutes maybe. And when they took the headset off, I did not know where I was. It messed me up pretty bad. I was like out of it for, gosh, for probably about 3 minutes maybe after we got done. It was like I was still in there, and it was a realistic thing. I mean, it was pretty cool, but man, I was like really out of it. I didn't know where I was and didn't know who I was, you know. I was like, geez, man. So I've kind of stayed away from VR, virtual reality stuff, since then. Alright, well, we're going to get this plowed up here. I'll probably come back the next episode and still be plowing. This is not a overnight. Well, on here it probably is an overnight task, but it's not a 5-minute thing. Let's just put it that way. Well, for the episode's sake, it's not a 20-minute thing, and we're already over time on this one. So we'll come back and we'll finish plowing this field out. How about that? So until next time, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. See you guys next time.